Welcome in. 38, 84, pushing forward. Many more to come. Many more have already fallen. It's nice. It's a long ways from 0. 0 to 1's a lot. And then from 1 to 84 is a lot. We just keep on pushing though, baby.
Hell yeah.
Just make it clockwork. Just make it clockwork. Don't even think about it. Just keep on pushing.
Shout out AB, Antonio Brown, number 84.
Yeah.
I think Brandon Moss is 84.
I saw Aaron. I almost just learned, I think a couple days ago, that Aaron Rodgers is on the Steelers, and he was trying to get AB and Le'Veon to come back.
What? What a G.
I'm not sure of the legitimacy of those claims, but it's just something circulating life, and I saw it, and I was like, oh yeah, because he's definitely on Pittsburgh.
He got signed
Aaron Rodgers
2 or 3 days ago.
The quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Antonio Brown. We'll
Bring
see
him
what
back.
happens. Interesting character.
Oh yeah, he is. I listened to him on Theo Vaughn 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I remember seeing him. He was on Joe as well, right? I'm pretty sure he was on Joe.
Maybe that's one. Well, he's been on Joe. Has he been Joe?
Within the last month or two, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe that's the one I listened to.
I'm pretty sure he was also on Theo Vaughn though. Within that same run of appearances.
Sorry, I was listening to Kanye West.
Dropping. Yeah, we got music dropping in these last couple of days. Lil Wayne, Carter 6.
People hate that album. A lot of people are not feeling it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
unfortunate. People just be hating on stuff to be hating on stuff. Kanye West dropped down to 2. I don't have enough of an opinion either.
Shouldn't be this complicated. I thought I'd die in your arms. That song's been on YouTube for like 2 years. I think it's like Lil Nas X is the feature. And wait, no, I'm sorry. Triple X Temptation.
Okay, gotcha.
And he's been gone for a while.
Yeah.
And that's the intro to the album.
Down to 2?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, Antonio Brown was on March 7th, which wasn't that long ago. On Joe Rogan.
A couple months.
Yeah. Sorry, we're bouncing all over the place. Antonio Brown, also musician, dropped music.
Oh, yeah.
So
I forgot about that.
He does his thing.
I'm putting the pen on the palette.
I'm kind of stylish. That song goes hard as fuck. But no, he dropped something recently. I think he dropped with Kanye West.
What?
Yeah, he dropped maybe like a couple weeks ago.
Golly, we're living in a crazy simulation.
It is a crazy time. I don't know. I don't want to keep looking shit up for you guys, but I know that Antonio Brown did drop. Oh, here we go.
I like bringing information to the people, to the listener.
I Love All the Ops came out. It has 284,000 plays.
This is AB?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any
feature?
Featuring Kodak Black.
Oh.
I don't know. Here's 10 seconds. No, wait, maybe not.
I'm from the pen, not the palette.
Here's something that's fucking annoying when your screen doesn't work on your iPhone. It's okay. I got a new iPhone.
Nice.
Send me one with the screen doesn't work. So we'll be taking it back to T-Mobile soon.
Oh, really? The new one's fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The very right edge of the screen just doesn't touch. It's like, you bastards. Song slaps.
AB?
Yeah. AB and Kodak.
Okay.
Quit school, went into the draft. I've been putting numbers up since that. Been pulling up in Hummer since that. Check my interior, so clean, so mean, so what, so serious. AB do it all, man.
So that's Antonio Brown.
All right. Well, do your thing, AB.
I mean, Kodak, I've seen people blow up with worse.
Yeah. That's true.
I heard, so I was listening to Theo Vaughn and Chad Johnson a couple weeks ago.
Chad
Ochocinco.
Gotcha.
And they were talking about how Antonio Brown is. Chad thinks that he just leans into it. He's not really like a CTE. He's not really like
crazy
brain damage crazy.
Okay.
That he just leans into it. He really knows how to go viral. He's like good at going viral, which is kind of a hard thing to
just trying to garner attention and get people talking about you.
I was this morning before on my way here, I was like, man, I want to be Cracker of the Month.
What is it?
Cracker of the Month.
Cracker of the Month.
Yeah, that's an award AB gives out every now and then.
Okay, how do you win?
Pat McAfee won one time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Pat
doing his fucking thing.
Okay.
Shout out Pat. That's my Cracker of the Month. That boy goes hard.
That's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just thinking, like, that's a hilarious thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a funny thing. Like, as far as just, he knows how to
content to create,
garner up attention, how to rile people up in the right way.
Okay, AB.
Yeah, I think
84 deep.
They always want you to shut up and play football. That's kind of what happened to AB. Yeah, just shut up and play football. He was like, no, No, I'll leave in the middle of the game. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Then he came back and won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady.
Is that what happened?
Pretty sure.
If he just won a Super Bowl, I thought he left that team. I thought he ran off on the Bucks.
Oh, maybe. I think he did actually. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Did he do it after the year
I
after
think
they
it
won?
may have been the year after that they won the. I'm pretty sure he caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl and they won. And then I guess maybe the next year. Done did dippity dipped on him.
Odell Beckham got himself a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, with the Rams, right?
Yeah, he caught a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
Yep, another one of those players who do that kind of thing.
Man, good for them, bro.
Just coming in, getting a dub.
Dude,
real
he
quick.
did. He won in 2021, dude.
Bang.
That's hard to do, bro.
He did that shit.
Like Stefon Diggs really trying to get one.
Yeah, right.
Did you hear about his controversy?
I saw that there was something about the coaches not potentially liking his. I don't know. Oh no, Cardi B or something. I don't know.
Something, right?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. Apparently,
There was something ruminating.
he was on a boat.
Yeah, with some hoes.
With boats. That's what I heard. And
As
apparently,
John C. Riley would say.
some drugs,
Oh,
pink substance. I was like,
pink substance. Maybe it's just Pepto Bismol. Who knows? You don't know.
that's funny.
Was it a pill or what?
I don't know.
It could have been Pepto Bismol.
ESPN don't want to really say, you know.
Yeah.
I was just reading the ESPN headlines and I was
Okay.
like, I should do some more research into this, but
Pink
I didn't.
substance.
Yeah.
Found. It's like in video.
Yeah,
like
a video
him.
popped up of him on the boat with the hose with pink substance.
Okay.
He was supposed to be
It's a
at-
bar.
You dig? No,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
he was, he was supposed to be at OTAs or voluntary minicamp,
okay.
and instead he goes viral on boats.
I thought it was
Boats and
voluntary.
I think that's what I would have said.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, Coach, I'm an 8-year pro. They're like, you're brand new to our team, bro. Like,
on,
goddamn,
dog.
you ain't never been a Patriot before.
I run the ball. I catch the ball. I do the thing.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta do.
I'll tell you, that boy got swag though. I was just like, he posted I follow him on Instagram. Posted like a 20 slide. Just like
carousel.
Yeah, carousel
Uh-huh.
of his life in the last month. He's got some swag, bro. He's got some outfits. His workout outfits are dope. His club outfits are dope.
Stefani Diggs.
Courtside with Cardi B.
Yeah.
He doing a damn thing.
He's doing his thing. He's
How do
trying
you
to
think you
trying to
date?
get a ring though.
If you're a tier 1 athlete, how do you go into dating Cardi B? How does that just like, she can date anybody. Was it Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Cardi B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cardi B.
I'm getting confused.
I can't. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure. But I guess they just know the same circles of people. You know, just running into the same circles, same social circles.
Sure.
Being at that level of celebrity, at least a little bit. Maybe there's like a little bit of crossover. Who do you think's more famous, or who has more followers? Do you think
Cardi B.
or Cardi B?
I'd bet for sure.
Right, look it up.
Because Stefon Diggs doesn't get into the women category.
Cardi B or Stefani Diggs.
Diggs
Who's got
gets-
more followers?
Usually football fans are pretty low tier famous. I mean, football players,
Mm-hmm. Unless you're like fucking Patty Mahomes.
unless you transcend. Diggs got up to 2 million. I wonder how many of those came with Cardi B, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, maybe right. Roy. Yeah, I would say Cardi's probably got more.
Oh, 163 million.
Well then.
Gosh.
So I guess would we say that she's more more celebrity, more famous, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely more
More followers,
quantifiable followers. Her number one picture, or her number one post, is her on a boat with Stefon Diggs. Her most recent post.
Stefon.
Wow, she's throwing ass on Stefon Diggs in her most recent post.
The
Damn.
coaches are like, yo, mini camp, dog, mini camp. And you're just like, you see
What I want to do.
I thought it was voluntary.
These are bloody shoes. Sorry, dog.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, I think that, man, what do you do in that situation? Cardi B really wants to go on a boat in Miami, but also voluntary minicamp starts that week. You're just like,
He just got traded to the Patriots.
Yeah,
it's a new team. Oh man. I'll tell you what. Right now, son, it's not a good look. Not a good look.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to date Cardi B, you better show up to the boat. Like, I don't think she wants to hear, I got to go to camp. She goes, say, ain't that voluntary?
Yeah. Oh no.
Julie and I were talking about this the other day. Like,
Okay.
don't really want to have to force things with women, right? Overly pursue, sacrifice
Nah,
things you
yeah.
shouldn't sacrifice.
Yeah.
get too out of your lane. But also, the girls don't fall in your lap. Like, you usually gotta like
Do something.
do a little pursuit. It's like, how do I say?
Pursue.
Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, this is the bad vocals podcast. I just keep singing in my voice doesn't sound good today. But
Voice of an angel over here. Fucking Fergie and Jesus out here.
Whoa. I'd wear that jersey if they made one.
The Feezus.
But fuck, what was I saying?
You and Julian talking about.
Oh yeah, it's like you gotta. How do you pursue and stay in your lane at the same time? Subtle dance, right?
Yeah, proper balance in between pursuit and the chalant. The non of the chalant.
Yeah, totally. I think it's like I mean, yeah, that's courtship. It's all this time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want it, but I don't want it so bad you're not gonna want me.
Yeah. It's like, how big of an animal do I need to kill to attract this cave woman? You know what I'm saying?
And how many days do I need to spend hunting before it's like, oh, this guy's kind of over the top?
It's
I don't know. I don't even know.
It's probably more simple back then. It's probably just like, yeah, man, I give her a fucking elk.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? What's up? Let's go. Like, it's way bigger than a squirrel or a rabbit. Come on.
I imagine, I just think competence is attractive.
Oh, for sure.
You got to focus on the competence part.
For sure.
But then you get into the place where it's like, competence would be going to voluntary minicamp. I think you got to make sacrifices to show the woman she's important. Subtle balance, though.
That's the thing. It's a line. It's a tightrope you got to walk.
Yeah, true.
For sure. We all just talking about that in regards to the idea of that in general.
Yeah, there was like a girl that he was talking to, but she was like, wasn't ready to do anything serious, but then also wasn't trying to date anybody else. And he was like, yeah, I'm like cool with that. Like, we're not going to get serious, but also she's not like dating around. So like, we're like slow playing it. But I also feel like if I just don't hit her up at all, we won't hang out at all. And then it's going to like fizzle out. But I don't want to force it. But like, I need to stay active, try to make things happen. I'm just like, it's such a weird balance to fucking find, you know?
Yeah. It's a weird dance men got to do. It's a weird thing going on there.
True.
It's something that's like just the way it is, you know?
I don't know how couples end up together at all. I guess you just...
It's just an agreement.
That was really on the nose.
It's just an agreement.
Are you and me? Yeah, sign here.
Like, we're doing this pretty much. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's like, we're down to do this thing. It's so weird. It's like,
I think it hit me yesterday. I was like, I think like you will have there's like a moment where like the iron gets hot, and then when the iron's hot, you gotta like strike and ride the wave. It's like, oh, there's the wave. Oh, I was swimming out. It's perfect. Let me get on. And then you're dating. But like, you can't just like make the iron hot with somebody out of thin air. It's like,
no, the wave doesn't just come as soon as y'all like meet or interact.
yeah. Or like, well, sometimes it could, like, you could meet someone one time and then be like, yeah, just like get your phone number, get your Instagram. Be like, hey, do you want to hang out? And then just like keep the momentum going. But also, there's so many factors. Like, the odds of you meeting someone that's in a position to do that and open and into you, and it's impossible, but it happens all the time.
Yeah, it's happening. It's how we're keeping this shit going. Except that, like, I guess we're declining in population growth, you know?
Yeah, I've heard this.
You know, Elon's been spouting about that as far as like being concerned in that regard. It's like, oh shit, we're like losing population, people.
Yeah.
We're going to be, it's dangerous, I guess, for us going forward as a species.
I heard that like Japan will like, I don't want to misspeak here. I heard Japan will just like give you a woman if you move out there.
Here you go.
Let me just like do a light Google search here.
Okay, Japan, buy one, get one. Free woman.
Japan needs more men promotion. Not just an type promotion.
Yeah, promo code.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go.
CBS News. Japan's government will play romantic matchmaker in a bid to shore up the birth rate. Experts say it will fail. Residents can find life partners via a government-sponsored artificial intelligence-driven matchmaking service in Eheim to the southwest. Regional authorities offer a big database matchmaking system. Throughout the land, there are public and company-sponsored singles parties and life-designed seminars meant to produce young adults onto concrete timeline for marriage and family. Photographers provide free flattering portraits. Styles and makeup artists are being deployed to gussy up the dowdy. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Sounded Australian.
Gussy up the dowdy.
Go see off the naughty.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck, yo? So they're just giving out. Wait, so this is like a program?
Yeah, it says
Matchmaking
that,
program? They're trying to get people to fuck.
This is let me finish up here. Last month, Prime Minister Fumio Kishida declared that the government would take unprecedented measures to tackle Japan's sagging fertility rate.
Sagging? What an adjective.
Elon Musk warns low birth rate will see Japan cease to exist.
Oh, shit.
The current total fertility rate is 1.3, well below the quote-unquote replacement level of just over 2 kids per woman, which is broadly accepted as the rate needed to ensure a stable population. Huh. I'd heard for a while it was because women were more interested in their career than they were interested in having children lately.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely the shift as far as like the social landscape in the last 20, 30 years. I think things have gone that way for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Way more women CEOs and way more women entrepreneurs and people in the business world, lawyers, that kind of shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't think anybody thought on base level that would lead to a catastrophic amount of less children around.
Yeah, or so much less of a amount of people coming into the population proportion or whatever, like numbers in general. That would be like alarming. It's like, oh no, we could be, what's the problem there exactly? You know, we don't have enough people. Everyone who's going to be, I think part of it is that we don't have enough young people to be doing all the work and shit.
Yeah, it's like maybe in high school,
being born,
you have like 1,000 people in the senior class, 1,000 people in the junior class, 800 people in the sophomore class, and then like 200 freshmen. You're like, whoa. Eventually, we might be like a small school. The fuck? We're not going to get funding. I think that's kind of what's going on.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know the exact details of the argument, but I know that's a thing. I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be all right. I think we just freak out a lot.
Yeah, but it's definitely been for sure a social swing in that direction as far as like the women's rights movement and all that push.
Really? That's all we were using? That's all women were doing? We're having babies? It's like keeping the world turning?
I think like 1,000 years ago, I guess, yeah. I think so. I think they were just keeping the house and raising the kids. And that was definitely, I think that was like the kind of the trade-off or the partnership as far as back when we were hunter-gatherers.
Yeah. We
were hunting, they were gathering.
Well, here's the thing. The guys, even if they were like, okay, so you're going to make money, I can't make a baby. Like,
wait. I'm following you, but I'm not following you. Where are we going?
Like the guy can't just like have the baby.
Absolutely not.
No. Like, so if the woman doesn't want to have the baby, the guy's like out of luck, dude. Like there's no, the girl could do both if she wants. The guy can only do one. You know what I'm saying?
As far as
like procreate.
Yeah.
So like if, like, it's not like we could just trade responsibilities. Be like, oh, that's cool. Like, you want to work more? That's cool. I'll just have more babies. Keep it balanced. It's like, you can't keep the balance. Because the guys can't just like have the babies.
Yeah. Just the way it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't make the baby. But they can't make the baby without us. We both need each other to make a baby.
I would say this is true. But if a girl wants to have a baby, I don't think she got to work very hard to.
It's definitely not as hard.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
It's harder for a guy to be like, I want a baby. Let me fucking just like pull one out of the crowd.
Like, we make it happen.
The girls, they could pull one out of the crowd pretty easy.
We do a baby rain dance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be kind of scary.
It's just the way it is. Yeah, it's just the fucking, they just give birth to babies. Isn't that fucking wild?
Yeah, it's like a natural miracle.
Just keep us going.
It's crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking nuts. If you let it be nuts,
yeah.
It's like, golly, this universe is so banana sandwich.
It is.
This whole Matrix thing we got going on.
It really
love it to death, though. I love it
yeah.
to death, though.
It's so deep and nuanced and complex. Every day.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Every day lines up 24 more hours.
Yeah, things are always happening. Always.
We're trapped in the now.
We're just stuck in it. We're just
proceeding to the future.
Bloop, just plucked right in the now. It's crazy. It's good. It's a good thing got going on, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people hate it. Some people go through bad times.
Yeah, because that's just fucking true.
It can be a hard game.
Shit sucks. Yeah, it can be painful.
Things fall apart.
It's rough, dog. It's
always
rough out
falling
here.
apart.
Yeah, it's hard to just maintain fucking everything, yourself, your house, your job, your relationships. your pursuit of whatever you want to express, your passion.
Yeah.
You got a lot of shit you got to take care of. We all do.
Yeah. Skills take a long time to develop.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be good at something, it takes a long time. You want a body, it takes a long time.
Years, dude.
Yeah.
Years fly by. It's so fast and slow at the same time. It's, it's like I would like for anyone who's going to be starting a journey, whether it's on anything, developing any skill, doing some sort of diet, going to the gym a certain amount of times, training for a marathon, whatever your journey or your quest is that you're currently on. Part of you wants to be done with it now. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
Part of you wants to be done with it now. I was examining that thought the other day. I think it's because we just don't want to. We assign some negative emotion to the not having it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess part of it comes with uncertainty of ever getting it. So maybe we just want to not have that uncertainty because once we get the thing, then it's not. I guess then we will have it. We'll have the desire fulfilled. And then part of that fulfillment comes from the feeling, I think, of at least we don't have to hold the negative emotion of like not having it yet, and like have to like deal with that. It's like, oh, like I'm trying to have this thing, but it's not. There's a mismatch here. There's a clear mismatch here, you know, a clear mismatch, and then you have to like hold that and be like, oh, am I ever gonna have to, or am I ever gonna be able to let go of this feeling of mismatch and just like actually have the thing that I'm like pursuing right now? And it's like because you want it to happen fast. You want time to go by like super quick. So in that regard, it feels like it's going by for taking so long to learn a language or to lose that weight or to whatever, enhance this skill, finish college. Feels like it's taking forever. But at the same time, the same exact time, even more so, it's flying by, dog.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone, dog.
Gone. Yeah, I felt it. At Schlitterbahn, I was like a good-looking dude walking around with my shirt off. I remember being a little kid.
Getting
being like
dead.
a chubby kid. And I was just like, that guy's dreams and aspirations of being like me are completed in this moment.
Done.
But I don't even really care anymore. Like, it's so beyond me. It's such a dead version of me really wanted this. That like, it's cool to like be like, oh yeah, I got you, bro. But like, it's a mismatch of like how much I wanted it versus like how much it
means to you now.
Yeah, on some level. Like not in like a rude way to the past me, but just like on a like beyond accepted level. You know,
that's the thing. Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah, more of a. It's just become such a common thing.
Crazy, bro. Yeah, so crazy. So
yeah, I was thinking about that as far as like novelty. You know, something being new. Because I think it stemmed from watching The Chosen. And I think there was a portion where Jesus goes back to his hometown.
Yeah.
And then in regards to how they treat him and how they take him in as this prophetic figure versus like the person that they know growing up. He's like, a prophet can't come from their hometown. Like they'll never get love in their hometown, more or less. I forget how he expresses it. But I think, part of that, I was digesting that. And then in that digestion came up to the idea of, you need to have like some sort of novelty about you. Like if you meet someone you don't know, whenever you meet a stranger, that's what a stranger is. It's like someone full of novelty. It's just like, it's like I have no idea what's going on with this person. Like everything's potentially meaningful or not, or like, everything's like you don't really know them. There's no common ground. And that's why whenever somebody like you have a common ground established with like betrays you, it's like just like a different projection forward of that common ground that's like you were mutually agreeing upon. It's like we treat each other like this, we do this, and then if that falls out of line, then it's like, what the fuck? But because you don't have any of that established with this person, it's a stranger. It's like, oh shit, this person could be anything. Who is this person? And then they're like, I'm the Messiah. It's like, oh shit, they're much more likely to believe you versus like I've been your neighbor for 20 years. Like you're not the Messiah. Like what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about, dude?
They say the same thing about artists that you'll never blow up in your hometown.
Yeah, I think that translates to that same sort of idea as well.
Yeah. It's weird. Weird to think about. It's weird to think about it was a must for Jesus Christ to tour other cities or he wouldn't blow up.
Or he wouldn't blow up. Facts, yeah. It's like you're trying to... I don't know, because I guess it would be different if someone shows you a song by an artist that you don't know. It's a little bit different perception versus an artist that you went to high school with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a little bit something different there going on.
When you perform a miracle, it's a miracle.
But that's another thing, too. If you got a fucking heater on your hands, kid,
yeah,
I don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah.
It's like, that's just a heater.
Just bangs.
Yeah.
But I think something about the rapid rise in popularity happens outside of the
Outside of your immediate social circles.
in the novelty range.
Right.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Because sometimes it's hard to like reallocate someone into a different part of your brain. It's like
It costs.
It's getting out of the friend zone's impossible. You know?
Never ending maze.
It's way easier just to meet a new person that's like, oh, this guy's hot, than it is to like
Try to reestablish the narrative somebody has of you
yeah, exactly.
into a new thing.
Yeah. There's something very real about that.
I'm
interested in this concept.
The novelty, the
Oh
new.
shit.
What?
They're calling me from work right now. Can we edit this out?
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back. Wabi sabi.
Yeah.
What it is, what it ain't. Wasabi.
It's not the green sauce you put on your sushi and go, It's not that. It's
Heard?
I think we're staying in the Japanese region. We are. This is a
Wabi
Japanese
sabi.
aesthetic and worldview centered on the acceptance and appreciation of imperfection, impermanence, and incompleteness.
Okay.
Kind of online.
It's a philosophy?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
The guy described it as like, imagine you have your favorite meal in front of you.
Got it.
And you know,
Death row meal. What are you going for?
Oh, this is great. I want a beef tallow covered dry aged ribeye.
I want a steak too, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I want a fucking steak, brother.
I don't like steak as an answer because I don't know.
What? What is it?
I don't know. It's
Get in there.
like
Dig.
I'd want something really like gluttonous, something really like
Indulgent.
yeah.
Like cheesy. Maybe it's like a nice indulgent side of some lobster mac and cheese or something.
So that's where I got to.
Crab fried rice.
Oh, I'm thinking
Some
lobster
fucking
ravioli.
Brust, dog. Lobster ravi?
Yeah. I love ravioli. Put some lobster in there. Let me get the lobster ravioli to go with the beef tallow dry aged steak.
Yes.
Because the steak is just like so like you take like 2 or 3 bites of the steak. It's like there's the novelty kind of wears off. I don't know if that's like my last meal. Like, is that really what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a steak.
I think so for me, man. I think so. It's a sweet potato.
Oh,
Maybe like 3 or 4 of its dope ass sides.
oh, give me like
Some dessert.
sweet potato with like charred marshmallows and brown sugar.
Yeah, load
So I
that
can really
bitch.
indulge, you know.
Load that motherfucker, dog.
Steak, lobster ravi, sweet potatoes, and then I want the biggest fucking Cinnabon that exists. Like as big as this table.
The Cinnabon.
Yeah. Yeah. The repentance bun, if you
Yeah,
will.
yeah. Repenta-bun.
I think that's my final answer. But yeah, also
I'm with
like
it.
I think I like do you like brisket better than you like steak?
Ooh, I love me a good fucking brisket,
See, this
bro.
is what I'm saying.
Fuck.
The thing you like about brisket, I don't get that from steak.
No, the brisket's it's dirty. It's a dirty slut.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. I want something dirty. I don't want something all American. The fuck is my last day on earth?
Girl next door.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like,
No, this brisket's dirty. That's a dirty bitch.
that's my problem with steak. is
Nice
it's
and
like,
fatty. The bark on it's barking, dog. Ooh.
I want like 3 different barbecue
falling
sauces.
apart. You could just fucking just grab it and squeeze it. It just starts to fall apart.
Fuck.
Dude, that Pinkerton's downtown. Shout out Pinkerton's. That place, that barbecue is fucking ridiculous. So
Yeah.
good. I love me some barbecue. So yeah, either steak or some brisket. Fuck me.
Yeah.
That shit's good.
Or even like a fat quesadilla sounds right too.
A quesadilla?
I just love quesadillas, bro.
Yeah.
It's like
The cheese with it?
you get the right cheese, Oaxaca cheese, or like at HEB, they have the quesadilla cheese. They don't even define it. They're just, we know what you want.
We know what you need.
There's no pronoun needed here. It's just quesadilla cheese. Like a really good quesadilla hits so hard. Might even hit harder than steak sometimes.
Okay, but sorry, we're getting back to
So
favorite meal in front of you.
like you've got that death row meal right in front of you. It's like the problem is as soon as you eat it, it's over.
It's done.
Like really good sex.
It's done.
As soon as you're done, it's over. It's like that feeling of like you've been working out for 10 years so that you could have a 6-pack. And then you've been dating this girl for like 3 months. And you went on a really long date. And it all culminated into this moment where you're going to have some really great sex.
Let's go.
But then you do it and then it's over.
It's over.
It's done. And like that's how this guy kind of describes wabi sabi is like it's like the feeling of that thing that you really, really want and the fact that it's over as soon as it's over. It's like you could maybe make that feeling of that first bite last a very like an eternity. Could you make the thing that's over in a second last longer than that? It's like, how would you do that? Then that's kind of like, but because I guess in life, things are like that. It's like if you, everything is like that.
Everything.
And it's kind of like, I think, meditating in the center of that thing as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
the birth and death of things.
Yeah.
It's like things have an end.
Our finite nature.
The finality of things is real.
And can you come to peace with that, which is a difficult thing to struggle with that. Like you're watching a fire ass show, you're watching Severance, and you get to the season finale, and you're just like, fuck. I want to watch this more than I've wanted to watch any show in a long time. But as soon as it's over, it's done, and then I'll be empty inside.
That's the thing that you have to contend with. Every time you finish the show, it's like, fuck, okay, here. Now I'm back in the desert of trying to find a story that's worth my time. Or like, more or less, yeah, that's pretty much it if you're going to watch a show, unless you're going to do something else with your time. But if you're going to watch a show or watch a story or a movie, you got to have something. You have a runner. You have a runner. And then sometimes, like when you get towards the end of your runner, you need a backup plan. You need a bridge to jump to. It's like we're still rocking right now with The Chosen, but we're gonna be rocking. I think Squid Games season 3 comes out this month in a couple weeks.
It's a good show.
Yeah, dude, I loved season 2. I thought it was fucking crazy. I thought it was good, but
it tripped me out how it's just like you just
jump
get
into that,
locked into it.
Yeah, I'm locked
Squid
in.
Games.
Locked in.
Something they do there just dialed.
Super good story. It was cool. I'm excited to see how it ends.
So that's Wabi
you got to have some sort of. I guess, yeah, so Wabi Sabi in regards to just life in general, just like the finality of things.
Yeah, I think it's like...
what were we talking about that in reference to? Where'd that come from?
It's the opposite of perfectionism. Wabi Sabi invites you to find peace in the natural rhythm of life and the uniqueness of the flawed nature of it. And I guess just like that's defining things ending as a flaw to the enjoyment of the thing. That was kind of in reference to something we were just talking about.
We're talking about Japanese. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, the phone call threw me off. But it reminded me of that.
We're still moving.
Things end, bro.
Yeah.
And you gotta like be okay with that, I guess, on some level. Or you could be depressed about it, I guess, if you want, but that's not quite the right modality of existence, I don't think. I also think brushing it off isn't quite the right modality of existence.
Yeah, there's a reverence and a respect. Yeah. I guess ideally that you'd have to hold towards that thing.
Yeah.
And a gratitude that would build,
Yeah.
It's like, because I've had that about, like, in reference to my dog. I was like, man, you're going to die one day, man.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I know, it fucking sucks. It's like, he's such a good boy. I was like, man, it's going to be hard to live up to the name, man. You're a good dog.
I don't even know.
So I'm going to hold you, boy. I'm going to squeeze you.
Yeah, like my dad just gets another dog. It's kind of like the same dog. But not the same dog. Never be the same dog.
Never the same dog. But every dog's, dogs are great. They're so
sad
fucking
now,
awesome. Why?
It's just a depressing thing to talk about.
Yeah.
I hate it, bro. I don't know if it's my parents split up or what, but like a show ending makes me real sad. It's always hard to break up with a girl because it's like, you got something there. There's something there. It's not going to be there.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's
somebody.
All good things got to come to an end. But I think that Wabi Sabi is like a tool you can use maybe to
try to reframe it.
Yeah.
Reframe it.
Like I was
that just is what's going on here.
It hit me yesterday.
Unfortunately.
Washed over me with I was at Schlitterbahn yesterday.
Shout out Schlitty. The Bond, dude.
Here's your sign.
James Bond.
That shit's fucking dope. That shit ain't just for little kids. You can enjoy the crap out of Schlitterbahn.
Yeah, it's baby. Tight. Yes, man.
But in the moment when I'm there, I'm just like, oh, this day's going to come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
We've only got so many hours left. We got to use them, allocate them properly, get everything we want to get done. Don't waste time. But I felt like I was really able to be in the moment and enjoy it. And even when we were like driving back, we were just like having fun. And then I realized that there's ways you can combat this. Like the next time we go, I think we're going to have like Airbnb we can go to afterwards, go party more. So when the party's over, it's like dessert.
That's it.
You know,
Dessert's nice, bro. Yes.
give me a little bit more of something even more indulgent so I can double down.
the after party, bro.
The after, dude. The after.
afters.
Sometimes the party's more enjoyable if you know there's an after party.
100%. You're like, nice. Yes, we get to go continue this shit on. Change the scenery.
But every vacation, you got to come back home.
Mm-hmm.
Even the after party will end eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you just try.
4, 5, 6 a.m., but it ends eventually.
Maybe you could just try to party so hard that you're sick of the party by the end of it.
What?
Just party so hard. Party, you know, if you drink margaritas on
You
the beach
definitely
for
do
20
that until you
days,
get to until you're just barfing.
it's like,
Like, oh, I hate myself. Ah!
I think that's the right answer.
No, I don't think that's not good.
There's-
Fuck that, bro. I haven't. When's the last time you puked from partying?
I guess on to something less serious. Last time I almost puked today.
No. About 6 hours ago.
I put that first Zen in.
Uh-huh.
And it was like,
Oh no.
oh fuck.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done. It's probably been a minute.
I held
for
it
me.
down.
I thought I might after our wedding.
Nice.
I thought I was there, but no, I was good. I was Gucci. I was chilling. But I think it was it's probably been years. It's probably been like 4 years, 3, 4 years at least.
I haven't puked in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm on a good run. I'm on a good run. I still like to get overindulgent in that particular because I know that shit's real, bro. I know that shit's real. I've definitely felt shitty, you know what I'm saying, after a night,
Yeah.
but I haven't puked in a minute.
We're smarter now.
Yeah, that's what Joe Rogan's been talking about too. He's been talking about giving up. You know, and that's the other thing too. Yeah, taking the activated charcoal, making sure we're drinking water, eating food,
Yeah.
staying on top of that.
Yeah.
You know, doing our best. But yeah, Joe was just talking about not drinking anymore in regards to. He's like, yeah, I don't like how it feels. You know, like the recovery process over time.
Yeah.
I just don't like feeling like shit.
Oh, yeah, I get it. I did 30
I
days without
fucking
drinking.
get it, dog.
It was awesome.
Yeah, bro, let's go.
And then, yeah, but like the first 2 or 3 drinks that I had, I didn't even feel that different.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't even, like, my enjoyment level didn't just skyrocket. Like, I'm not like, oh, now I'm having a good time, finally. I was just like, I felt like relatively normal.
Yeah.
And then like towards the end of the day, I felt like I crossed the threshold where I was like buzzing for real.
Yeah,
And I was
just
like,
feeling good.
It just felt silly. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm gonna jump on the tube. Like, I don't know. It just felt silly, bro.
Yeah.
But then there was a moment where we listened to
A little
Champagne
loose,
Supernova,
baby.
where I was like,
okay.
transcending a little bit, going into that other place where I was like, yo. But then, and then this morning I was listening to the Kanye West album,
Okay.
and I was like,
Donda 2.
I don't know. I don't think I was still tipsy, but like maybe my emotions were more like open because I had drank yesterday, right?
Okay.
It's like definitely something that happens. And then like, I don't know, bro. I was so like inspired and moved, and I was just like singing with it, and I was hitting the notes. I don't know, bro. Art's weird, but I had a moment where I was also in work Saturday night, fucking blitzed with busyness.
Weeded out.
I'm operating on like John Wick in the movies level. It's like can't think, just do. Can't think, just do. Like my queue is so red and things are still coming at me that I'm just like plugging them into places where it's just like, give me that, done. Give me that, done. Give me that, done. Yeah, I'll send that right now. Done. Like just crazy level. And then I'm in that zone and this lady singing a song right next to me. I don't even remember what song she was singing. I just knew I was so in the moment that like when she went to hit her note, I was just at the terminal and I just like hit that note with her, and I ripped it harder than she did. No cap.
Okay.
I felt like an energy pop of like, whoa, this lady was like, hey, that's my note, bitch.
My guy.
Yeah. But like I hit it like Elton John. Like it was fucking perfect. And I was just like, nobody can be mad about that. Like even the people around me, like out of nowhere, I'm just like, can't even think of a song in my head right now. Yeah.
I think it's being returned.
Yeah. And it was weird. I was just like, that thing. It's like, I don't know what that is, but sometimes I'm in such a place where I'm just like, perfect note. And I'm not like a singer like that, but it happens. And then that was happening to me in the car when I was driving over here. And I was just like, oh man, I understand why musicians get caught into drugs and alcohol, because it definitely opened up my emotions. Like, oh man, I feel so inspired and I can feel a lot of shit right now. I can make some dope shit. It's like altering your consciousness creates these gaps for art to come through.
Yeah, right. Channeling some creativity.
Yeah, I don't know.
Opening,
It's just
being
a
a little
cool
more
feeling.
loosey goosey
Yeah, totally.
in the metaphysical land.
Yeah, but I like the idea of giving it up too. I understand why Joe Rogan likes not doing it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. I've felt the same way for a long time.
Yeah.
It's like, man, ever since college, ever since you get your first hangover, you're like, oh man, I wish that shit didn't exist. It's like, that's always no one's ever happy with their first hangover. They're like, oh fuck, man,
Oh,
this shit
God.
sucks. I feel like dog shit. I feel like a floating turd, bro.
There were some rough showers at U Heights.
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? No one enjoys feeling like a walking sack of shit
No,
the next morning.
but I think he enjoys. There's something about being in charge, where it's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Wait, what?
Like with yourself, like the general. It's like, I'm not drinking. It's like, you guys can drink. I understand why you're drinking. I understand why you want me to drink. I'm not doing that. It's like discipline. It's like doing the sauna, but different. And then it feels really good when you do the sauna all week long, and you're just like, oh yeah, I suffered through that. Even when you get out, you're like, oh yeah, I suffered through that, bitch. I made it through.
Mhm.
Didn't get out. Didn't freak out too much. Held it down. Same thing with drinking. Like if I go out with my friends and I just like have mocktails and then wake up the next day and feel good, go work out, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm fucking in charge in this bitch. You're not in charge. I'm in charge.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know? And I think that's part of what Joe Rogan likes about it, that he doesn't say it, but like I feel it.
It's definitely a part of it for sure. Yeah, definitely that mental willpower, discipline,
And you do feel better.
like
Like
no muscle.
your brain works better, legitimately.
Yeah.
When you feel your brain working better, and you're like, oh, it's because I haven't drank in 30 days. Like, I'm fucking remembering shit like fucking Sherlock Holmes over here. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those moments when you have a queue full of things and you're just rocking in the fucking flow of the night, and then you see like a fucking Odell reach back. You're like, oh, and don't forget to send this, or don't forget to ask for this ranch or some shit. So it's like super small, minute detail that could easily get lost in the mix, and like you just know, you're like, nah.
Yeah.
I ain't letting shit get lost in the mix, dog.
Yeah, dude.
I am the mix.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Like this guy like wanted a different cocktail. I'm like, Spicy will have a bangs, dude. That's my favorite cocktail on the
Banger,
menu.
kid.
He's like, yeah, I want to stay on vodka because I'm on vodka. His friends are like, we're doing lemon drops with Cosmos. They're girly, but they're good. And then he's like, no, that's too sweet for me. I like vodka medium sweetness. And I'm like, I don't think we have that on the cocktail list. Because I don't.
Vodka medium sweetness.
Yeah. I don't have that. I don't have the cocktail list in front of me, so I can't be certain I'm not missing one. But I'm like, no. Vodka. It's like, I don't really think we got that. And I just kind of like blank. And he's like, 2 seconds of blankness. And he's like, I'll just do like a Kettle One Club soda. And I'm like, all right, yeah, you got it, man. I walk away 5 steps to the terminal. And I'm like, this idea floats down from the heavens. It says, he wants a mule. And I'm like, does he want a mule? And then the idea is like, I just told you he wants a mule. And I'm like, well, am I a crazy person? What do you mean? And then I'm like, if I miss, this is going to be a -1. It's just a -1. It's not a -2, not a -5. But I'm going to say, hold on. I'm going to go back to the table and be like, what do you think about like a vodka mule, Moscow mule? And he's like, yeah, dude, I love mules. Actually, yeah, let's do that instead. Send the mule. Come back. He's like, great call on the mule, dude. This is exactly what I wanted. And I was just like, what is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That's that place where that fucking remote viewing be happening. That's the core. That's the channel. That's the web that you surf.
That thing. Surfing that thing. I want to be sober so that thing's more accessible to me. Just be like, caught that. Go back. Boom. Making plays, boy.
That's some intuitive plays, black.
Yeah. Yeah, the other thing is shooting 3-pointers. My 3-point percentage went up like 20% when I went sober. I was making so many threes, it was getting ridiculous.
Just throwing it up, bro. Fucking Hal Barton, dog.
Feeling crazy. I know if you don't fucking play basketball, it might not translate well, but like just to know I'm open on the shots going in. Like I know I won't make this shot.
I'm about to bang this.
Yeah, dude. And then like
just going in with that level of confidence.
It's crazy, dude. So much power.
Feels great.
Dude. Yeah.
I'm about to bang this bitch.
That feeling is more enjoyable than the alcohol is.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're on vacation.
There's a time, there's a balance, there's a tightrope to walk for sure. But yeah, ultimately, I definitely see the allure of losing it, and at least having the power to, or like the control of managing both, managing
Yeah.
your balance, whatever that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see why Joe stopped.
Yeah, totally.
But it's fun. It's a cool little thing. We took off 30 days.
Yeah, 30 days straight.
Bang,
I felt like
easy money, baby.
God was
How
well
was it?
pleased. It's fun, dude. I could have kept going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it. I didn't smoke anything because that's like the other thing I'm fasting from.
Yeah, fuck it.
I want to
That's
like uphold the fast, but then also like reprieve myself. Because that's the thing about a fast is it's a fast. It's not abstinence. Those are two different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll probably gonna start again. I'll probably just like not drink until I'm gonna end the smoking fast. But I felt like God was well pleased with it. I mean, my shooting percentage was so high. The feeling of being able to hit the target better because you're sacrificing more, that feeling feels fucking awesome. Like I really enjoy that.
I like that.
There's only a few moments of sacrifice where you really have to be like, it would be way easier for me to have a drink with my friends right now. But instead, I'm going to be kind of lame and order a mocktail, not be quite on the same vibe. But like, that's it.
I'll sacrifice those social circumstances, or my perception of those. I guess it could be legit, but also could just be your perception of it. You know.
There was one time I was drinking with my stepdad, but I just wasn't drinking. I
Yeah.
was just like putting Zins in my mouth, kind of at a rapid rate. I was keeping the nicotine level high. And I was drinking Topo Chicos. And like my body legitimately thought I was doing the thing. Like the natural flow of conversation where when you're tipsy with someone and you start having like real good conversation and you're feeling like electric and you're in the moment, in the vibe, in the fold, like the reason why you drink with your friends, I was
Yeah.
having that, like legitimately no different. And like, yeah, I had to drink the Topo and my brain probably thought it was beer for
Like vodka topo or something.
yeah, and ranch water. And I was just like, I don't know, man. I was there. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to go home. Take care. And I got in the car and I was like, that was so weird. Like my brain definitely was in the thing that you drink to get to, but I didn't drink to get to it, but I still got there. And that's fucking cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So yeah, I recommend it. I do. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Dick. I think, yeah, the fast is cool. The fast is a good practice.
I had one last note on the fast, like on day 29, night of 29 going into day 30. I'm watching Your Friends and Neighbors. I started it so long ago. Then I stopped, watched all the Chosen, and then came back to Friends and Neighbors. I didn't even want to watch a secular show because I was so...
The Chosen's tight.
It's like coming back home from church camp. It's like, how do I reintegrate back into normal life?
Regular people shit.
I want to fucking do that. Like, do I have to? I don't know. That's why fast is so cool. It brings you closer to God. But then, like, what happens when the fast is over? You're supposed to go back to, like, not being close to God? It's like, ugh. I don't want that. That's why I'm excited to fast again, so I can, like, but whatever.
Okay.
So I'm watching regular shows. And
Back on that shit.
there's a scene close to the end in the last two episodes where, like, the dad, he thinks that the bad thing that could happen is going to happen. And he kind of, like, accepts it for a little bit. And then he ends up giving his first Rolex to his son. And there's just a scene where he walks in to his son's room, knock, knock, knock. And his son is pretty musically gifted. Like, he starts to make music in the show. Like, he wasn't really making music. And then he starts making music. And I think he's in a band. He's the drummer. And it shows him at one point on GarageBand. And he's, like, making a beat. And his sister comes in the room. And he, like, takes off the headphones. And he's, like, making the beat. And she's like, did you make this? And he's like, yeah. She's like, this is gas. He's like, thanks. And then, like, so it's like a motif going on, and he's on the keyboard in his room, and he's like playing this melody, this riff that sounds fucking pretty fire. And his dad's like, did you write this? And he's like, yeah. He's like, wow. But then, like, doesn't really, I thought he was going to be like, dude, you're like getting really good. Like, I think you should pursue this. I don't really know what to say. But he just kind of like, well, anyways. And it's cool because, like, the dad's sister is a musician. She plays at local bars, and she's, like, plays the guitar and sings really well. And there's one scene where she's, like, kind of the climax of her storyline, and she's, like, at a show, and she just starts ripping notes. She's like, ah! And you're like, oh, shit, she's really good. That's, like, the subtle thing is, like, they're actually really talented. And anyways, it's just a cool nuance of the show. And the dad with the kid playing the keyboard, he's like, hey, man, like, there was a time when I just had YouTube babies and money was really tight and I didn't know how we were going to make this shit work. And I was kind of stressing a lot. And I walked by a jewelry store and I saw this watch that I couldn't afford. There was no way. I knew your mom would kill me. But I just bought it anyways.
Oh, shit.
Because I wanted to feel fearless. That's what I wanted. I wanted to feel like I have so
I'll
little.
be okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll be fine. I'm going to buy that. I'll dig the hole a little deeper just to show myself I'm not afraid.
Mhm.
Weird ass concept. I wouldn't recommend it. But it's impactful moment, right?
Yeah.
And that really put
So he's got some balls.
yeah, right.
Mm.
And that's when I put it on that perfect presupposition. I'm like, well, when would I ever buy a Rolex? Like, things have to be so okay that you're like, oh, time to get a Rolly about that time. Or am I supposed to
A
say
milestone, maybe?
I'm fearless? Like, yeah, I don't have a lot of money, but I'm gonna buy a Rolex. I was like, wait, I'm gonna have a $20,000 watch and a $5,000 car? That shit don't make no sense, dog. Like, that's far away to think about.
It's a little silly. It's a little silly.
And it makes me think there's that Full Circle song by Big Sean where he's like, full circle, like giving your first Rolex to your first kid. Oh, and I was just like, that song means so much to me that I know I will have that moment. So if I know I'm going to have that moment, but it seems impossible, how could it ever happen? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Go to bed, wake up, do my thing, go to work, walk into work. One of my bosses is like, Matthew, I need to talk to you. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, what's up? She's like, we have these regulars, ultra VIPs. They're not our regulars. They were regulars at a different place we worked at, but we want to steal them. They came in last time. The server was like, yeah. I was like, okay. But like, we're trying to like, they want a person that they want to go to all the time. Like one person that takes care of them. So we're going to try you because I think you could do it. I'm like, deaf.
My dog will get a buck on him.
Deaf, like I can't hear it no more. I got you. She's like, here's the thing though.
And it's done.
They're the type of people that if they really like their server, they really like their bartender, around Christmas time, they gift them a Rolex. Like literally last Christmas, we saw them give their regular server a Rolex. They own a jewelry store. Like, I'm not gassing you up. Like, legitimately, get this bucket. This bucket could turn into a Rolex for you. And I'm just sitting there like,
You're about 6 months away from a Rolly, bitch. Yo, what do they do?
they own a
Oh,
jewelry
the jewelry store. So they get that shit on the low, or fucking retail, whatever it is.
Wholesale.
That's what it is. That's the word.
They didn't move. For 2 years, they didn't sell this watch. It's not doing much for them. Here you go, kid. The amount of good we can create by giving someone this watch and like the amount of cost it's really costing us is like been forgotten.
Were they heavy, or like what would they order? Did they order big? Were they ordering drinks?
3 fillets, 1 sea bass, 2 sides, 3 rounds of cocktails,
Chilling.
regular dinner,
Very chilling.
1 dessert for 4 people, normal dinner.
Very normal.
But they were talking about catching a late plane out to Vegas, then catching
That night?
Yeah.
That's hard, friend. This is what, a Saturday night?
Yeah.
Yo, that's cool life. They all like work together?
It was like the 2 guys own the jewelry store and they were out with like a couple friend.
Okay.
And they were telling me about one of their favorite restaurants in Las Vegas. I got to try this place, Poppy Steakhouse, something like that.
Okay. I think I remember hearing that name brought about in regards to high-end Vegas restaurants we were trying to emulate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
They said it reminded them of that.
Okay, heard.
That I had to try it next time I go out to Vegas. An hour goes by. They're like, you want to go to Poppy's tonight? They're just like talking to their boys. They're like, Poppy's not close to like 10. We get out of here. If we can get like an 8 or 9 o'clock. No. Well, maybe. No, we probably can't make it to Poppy's tonight, but we can go to Vegas. And then we just get like a red eye back. You don't go to sleep. Just make it back. Sleep on the plane. Get back home. Fall back asleep. Maybe they're talking about PJing. Maybe that's why it would be a lot faster.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
That's hard.
I want to grow up to be like you guys.
How old were they?
40.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just fucking pimping.
So pimping so hard, dude.
It's so cool. This is gonna take a quick little PJ trip over to Vegas, just hang out, go gamble for a little bit, have some fun.
Be back before tomorrow even happens.
Yeah, let's go to Poppy's. Let's go. Like, what?
Crazy life, dude.
What the fuck? Yeah, those are the kind of people who give away Rolexes.
Right.
Yo.
Right. If you follow there's like a Instagram niche of content with these watch sellers in New York, and they just like buy a watch for $20,000 in the morning, and then they try to sell it for $23,000 by the afternoon, and that's their content, and they make like $3,000. And one of those guys, he is really wealthy, and he'll just go on the street and he'll be like, all right, today we're giving away a Rolex. Gotta find the right guy, though. Gotta find the right dude. Someone's like, I don't want someone that's having the best day. Not someone that's having the worst day. Someone who's just really not expecting it. They're just kind of dialed on their life. And we're just going to, here's a Rolex, dude. Like, I want to make someone cry today.
Let's go.
And he's like, that guy right there with the beanie on. That's the guy. You guys ready? You guys ready? Hey, man, we're making some content. Do you have a couple minutes just to stop and make some content with us? And the guy takes off his Apple headphones. He's like, yeah, sure. What's up, guys? What are we doing? He's like, okay, what we're doing today is we're going to give this guy a Rolex, man. Check this out. Bang. He's like, wait, what? Like, yeah, man, it's you, bro. It's all you, man. Like, God bless you, bro. And the dude's just like, dude, I'm just like going to class, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, man. And the guy's like, I'm like shook, dude. I never thought I'd have a watch like this, bro. Like,
that's so cool. Yeah, just blessing.
The dude's like, thank you for giving me this feeling. That's why I do this, so I can feel this. It's like, thank you, dude. It's like, I love this shit. I love making someone's day. The dude's like just tripping.
Beautiful.
Those guys are cool.
That's what's up. Props to that fucking guy.
All of that shit, all the way aside, the craziest part in the world. How do I go back to watching that TV show? How do I have that moment where that scene really resonates with me? Predicated on the Full Circle song by Big Sean, already planting this like subtle memory of wanting to give my son a Rolex someday. My son I don't have.
Yeah.
Into I'm watching that scene play out, wondering how would I ever get a Rolex. Into Matthew, these guys give Rolexes and we need you to get a bucket.
If they like you, you will get a Rolex. Very, very potentially. Leaning more towards yes than no within the next 6 months around Christmas time. If you play your part right here tonight. Step up and get a buck.
That's the part about life I can't explain to people.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
I can't explain that to people.
That's crazy. That's what's up. I don't even know enough about watches and Rolexes to even know what to even want. You know what I'm saying?
Good Daytona.
What do you want? Something that's like a
Tanker, Submariner.
Silver, gold, colored face, simple face.
Just from watching those guys, I like the Daytonas.
What do they have? What kind of watches did they have?
I didn't even look. Didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
What's a Daytona?
It's just a type of Rolex that looks cool.
Okay.
I've just seen a few of them, but I've seen ones that have like a real colored face. Usually like silver with a colored face is what I've seen.
Yeah.
I'll pull up a picture, but also I imagine they're not giving away anything crazy, you know. And I wouldn't care. Just having a Rolex on your wrist is enough, dude.
Yeah, 100%, absolutely.
And then that feeling of fearlessness really washed over me on a different. I think that was the other thing that scene was trying to communicate to me. I have that. When I got that table, when they sat down, I was just like ice cold in the sense where like it felt like I didn't even have a heartbeat. Like the idea of anxiety entering my matrix, or nervousness, or sweaty, palm shaking, clamminess, just dead, dude, dead. I felt
not an ounce.
I was floating. And then when we were at Schlitterbahn and I was in line for the Master Blaster, I remember thinking to myself, when I was a kid, I'd be kind of like fucking freaking out right now.
A little nervous.
I'd be like,
I get a little nervous.
For real, I really would. And I just felt like the absence of that. It's like, nothing scares me, dude. Like, I don't know. Just like that guy was buying the Rolex to feel the fearlessness. It's like, I feel that right now. It's like, I'm not afraid of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of any of it. Having the meeting with the bosses, sometimes pitching, like when you really need it to go through, you really want the contract, you're really trying to get it. I'm still a little nervous around that. But just like
game.
Walking up to an ultra VIP and needing to be on point, The Walking Dead, dude.
Oh, dude, as long as you have, I guess, and partially what gives you the ability to maintain that feeling is just a little bit of competence. A little bit of competence you can lean on. It's like you're able to go to ultra VIPs at a high end. I was thinking about that too, in regards to the restaurant where we wait tables. Like waiting tables is different at like a high end Vegas restaurant versus waiting tables at Denny's or IHOP or gyms. You gotta start somewhere. Everyone's gotta start somewhere. Working at Subway and shit, dog. But the nervousness that I felt whenever we were like ascending from different restaurant to different restaurant, like at higher price point to higher price point, there is a natural inclination to lean towards a little bit of a hesitancy or an anxiety or a little bit of a shying away from the, oh man, this is a little more nerve-wracking, a little more pressure, a little more anxiety-inducing. But then once we've been doing that for so long, now at this point, we're literally able to go to the ultra VIPs, play at this high price point, and not even not think twice about it. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing, dude.
And that just partially that comes from the competency of knowing that we've been doing this for a long time. The competency is there. Knowing you're going to hit it, dog.
Yeah, that is
I can
big
lean
part of
on
it.
that. And then also if you're going to go, try to pitch that meeting, trying to talk about it, rack your brain around how to articulate what you want, how to articulate how everybody's related and everybody wins, the relationships, expectations.
$22,000 Daytona
Hot diggity damn, dog.
Rolex
22 rackers?
Oyster Perpetual. Shit just moves. Don't talk.
Oyster Perpetual.
That's that shit right there. Just looks fucking
Golly.
clean, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking
Poison
clean.
Professional.
Here's my other question is, how do you get that watch and not sell it?
Ooh.
You think I'm going to have a $20,000 watch and a $5,000 car and
What
a
is
$1,000 a
the-
month apartment?
What is the price point and the process behind getting that watch sold, you think? Do you sell it to a homie? Do you put it on Craigslist? Do you go to a jeweler?
You can go to a jeweler, but you lose some money on the value. You probably sell it for like
you
15.
lose. Yeah, I think even less than that. I think they
A pawn shop, yeah.
I think they GameStop you.
Yeah,
They
try
fuck
to.
you. They try to give it to you for 10.
I've seen videos of people selling watches like that on Facebook Marketplace,
Okay.
more or less.
Okay.
Fucking scary proposition.
Yeah, we're gonna meet at a fucking Taco Bell or a mall or some shit.
Yeah, somewhere very public. Meet you at a bank.
Big old pub, baby. We're gonna meet at the police station.
Yeah, exactly. Some shit like that, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, you could do that for sure. But also, like, is their money fake?
I think they would fuck you. What?
Yeah.
They're trying to fuck you, right? Or trying to scam you?
When the Silk Road was popular, people would buy like $100,000 of fake hundreds, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Spend $1,000 to get $50,000.
Remember that?
$100s.
Remember that thing? The
Yeah.
Silk Road? I never interfaced with it, but I have ran into social circles of people who have. And I just remember hearing about it later on. I think I was in college when I heard about it, but it got shut down pretty completely, you know, I guess hypothetically. But there was a place, for those of you who don't know, the Silk Road refers to this website, right? You could just go to, and then through that website, you're able to purchase a lot of things that you cannot purchase as regularly online. I don't know the extent of those items, but I know that included in those items were like some psychedelis, a little bit of some
All
of these.
the drugs. Every drug.
Every drug you could possibly look for.
Even fucked up shit. Like, a lot of fucked up shit was there.
Really?
Yeah, you could buy like roofies if you wanted to.
Oh, criminy.
Yeah, like criminality was super high on. It became the dark web.
Okay, got you.
So that's like part of it is like you could just buy like a pound of weed for sure, like less morally fucked up shit. Then you could also buy like fake money. You could buy hitmen.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude, you could like contract somebody to kill somebody
What the
on these kind of websites. Fucked up shit.
Yo.
So that's what I'm saying. There's evil out there. That shit
The
exists.
Silk Road.
Yeah,
What were we talking about that for? How did we get into that?
fake hundreds selling a Rolex.
Oh, if their money's all fucked up, yeah.
Yeah.
See, right? I'd be a little weary to sell that thing. you
Oh,
know?
yeah.
I'm not sure how, because I think they're gonna GameStop you, try to take 80% of the value away or whatever, give you some shit because it's 22 racks on the fucking website right now.
Retail.
You know, so
Let's say you get 10.
still though 10, just 10
Tell
G's
me we don't need
straight
10 bands, dude. Of course
That's
I need 10 bands.
bands. That's Bobby Buck's bands.
So
baby.
if you knew you could sell this $22,000 Rolex for $10,000, in what world do you not do that? The world where I asked our boss that question.
Yeah.
She was like, well, they're going to come back. They're going to probably want to see it on your wrist, see you stun that shit. It's like, still, dude, I got like,
Cry hole.
yeah, like the fuck?
They would definitely come back and definitely inquire about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a rough conversation though. They're like, yo, where's the fucking Kashish? Where's the Khabib? Where's this? You know what the fuck?
I've got a 1-year-old dog. I've got a 1-year-old and I live in a $1,200 a month apartment. Like, dog, thanks for the financial security you gave me for a year.
Respect.
Yeah, dude. The
And
fuck?
they're like, all right, that's the test. Now you get 2 rollies.
Yo, now we're hooping. Yeah, just financial prudence. $5,000 car, $22,000 watch. Who? Come on, bro. That don't make no fucking sense, bro. Don't you think your car should cost more than your watch? Well,
Yeah.
maybe not when you get to the upper limit.
That's the thing. Things start to get a little fucking weird whenever you start getting into that realm of I don't give a fuck. I can actually afford this for sure. Because that was an answer that populated in my mind when you had kind of initially a while ago asked the question or initiated the question of, in what world do I buy a Rolex? I'm just like, yeah, things probably have to be going pretty fucking well.
Yeah.
We got to be doing pretty fucking well. And maybe like on a celebratory, we get like a million subs. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or we get like a fucking, or we go platinum. Or 50th birthday. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or like on our son's wedding day, we're going to buy him a Rolex or some shit. If we're doing fucking really bro, you know, some shit like that. That's not too particularly like overboard if you're making that much money.
Sure.
At that point in life.
You gotta be doing so well.
Doing really fucking well.
Yeah. $22,000 on the wrist. How much money do you need in your bank account to spend that? 100,000?
At least probably 5 times, yeah. So probably like 100,000+ to feel comfortable about just spending that.
I would propose it differently. I'd be like, hey man, can we book like 3 extra shows in this next month?
Okay.
Just like do those extra shows and then with the profit from those extra shows, buy Rolexes. Because then I'd be like, I think that's why Tom Segura, I think that's how he buys cars. He's like, I'm going to do like 250 shows, but like 10 of those shows are just car money. And then I'm just like, set that aside and not even budget that into the rest of the shit. It's like picking up an extra shift so that you can get an extra Christmas present.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
there you go. Work a couple extra Saturday nights.
That's exactly where that idea came from. I just realized straight out of that place.
Yeah.
Well, how do you afford anything? That's a bigger question, actually.
Provide value. Get paid for the value you bring. And
Yeah.
then I guess that fucking value you bring is supposed to ideally give you something to fucking live off of. Until you blow the fuck up, dog.
Yeah. It's always going to be a splurge. When are you going to buy a Switch 2? They're $500. At what point are you like, nah, I can buy the Switch 2? Fucking basketball shoes. $100 basketball shoes. At one point, can you just buy the basketball shoes? It's like,
I ain't thinking about that. I don't know. I guess there is like a percentage proportion of like amount that you don't have to think about, you know? It's like, I don't really think about spending $10.
right.
$10, it's not that big a deal. I could spend $10 all day. All day I got $10. I ain't trying to throw that shit away. I ain't trying to be gambling $10 and just continually throwing away $10. But I could go to Chick-fil-A, get a $10 Chick-fil-A sandwich. Not that big a deal. But then spending like $100, it's like a little bit more like, oh, okay, hold on. $1,000, it's like, whoa.
You're right.
But eventually it'll get to the point to where like that proportion will change. And then people could spend $1,000 the way we spend $10. You know, what is that? Just 10, 100, 1,000, like 3x or like 30. They just make 30 times more money than we have.
That's a big number.
Or they're bringing in, I don't know, yeah, maybe not that much. Maybe at least like 5, 10x. You know, someone who's making $10,000 a week.
There's something about the security
They're
of the
chilling.
money too.
They're
Like,
chilling.
if you know you're going to make $10,000 a week.
Yeah, if you know it's happening for sure.
Yeah.
You have systems in place. You have reason to believe these systems that are secure and foundationally sound so they can continually bring in money.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, yeah, I know it's just going down. I'll be all right. I got money coming in.
It's a complicated thing to wrap your mind around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking hard. It's crazy. Like setting up a financial system or like figuring out how to make money. People just make money with money. They just move the money around to this place and that place is gaining more. And then they're, all right, we're going to take it out of here, move it over here, it's gaining some money. Then take it over here, move it over here, get some money. They just know how to do that. That's like spend their whole life figuring that shit out. Finances. Looking at the global news.
I'm spending my whole
Gold
life
prices and shit.
figuring out that guy wants a mule.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Tapping into that.
I don't want to shit on what we do right now because I also think it translates. Like eventually, the idea of figuring out that guy wants a mule, like I'll do that for something else.
Mm-hmm.
But it does feel kind
tapping
of
into the quantum.
Yeah, exactly. But it feels weird when it's like my whole life is fucking cocktails, and then that's not $10,000 a month, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's diffy. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're still just in the fucking desert. We're still just in the fucking desert, man. It's been a minute.
True.
But it took Moses 40 years. I was talking about that off air, and then also talking to my wife about it. Just like the idea of there is like I think Pastor has mentioned this idea of like a BC. Like there's like a time before you were, because at this point I could definitely say with my life, I am consciously putting in the efforts and aiming at the Most High and trying to like bring people to that and trying to spread God almost. You know what I'm saying? Like not like a missionary exactly or a preacher exactly, but in that vein, trying to motivate in that direction, like trying to make people elevate.
Evangelistic axioms.
Yeah, just trying to have people motivate, inspire.
Yeah, dude.
Get to the higher upper echelon. That's it. So then with that, I think there was like a time where I'm doing that like consciously now, definitely, and more also with a religious lens and backing behind it, going to church now, reading the Bible more often, and like figuring out like a relationship with God. But there was a time before that where I wasn't necessarily doing that consciously, like forthrightly. I was just going to college or going to high school, going to college, getting a college job, working at the college job, and then was like, all right, well, now what am I doing? And then from there, it's eventually bled into all this crazy shit that we're doing now.
Yeah.
The potty, the music, the fucking videography, photography, editing, the whole sheesh, the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah.
And now aimed through the lens of evangelistic axioms.
Yeah. It's more worthy. Yeah. Also, like harder for a rich man to pass through the eye of the needle than to find God.
To find God, or the camel through the eye of a needle.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Yeah. That thing is real. That thing means that if you live a life of suffering, it's much more easy for you to accept a savior.
To be willing to believe in one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To be willing to accept that.
To be willing to surrender.
Yeah.
Submit.
Yeah. You have less to give up. You have less to lose.
Yeah.
Nothing
More
to
to gain.
lose. Yeah, it's like, fuck, yeah, I'm going to put my faith in this person. Why not? And it's like, I don't have anything to lose.
There's a blessing involved there.
They're a little bit closer, a little bit easier of a jump. But yeah, if someone has a whole bunch of possessions, and that's the other thing too. I think we sort of mentioned on this or hinted at this or touched on this a little bit briefly in the couple pods ago, talking about being like, where does God want us on the spectrum of monk versus like millionaire? Like, where are we trying to sit in that? Because I think if you do have a lot of possessions and you are worldly attached to them, like overly imbalanced, disproportionately loving your things and your stuff and the flesh and like the materials, there's something off with that. But you don't have to, I think you can also have those things but not have a worldly attachment to them. And like I think that's where like the distinguishing line between rich man, like in that particular Bible verse where they're saying that, it's like harder for a rich man to find God or to find the path than it is for the camel for the needlehead or whatever. The eye of a needle, needlehead. But I think because like if you do have that worldly possession, you don't want to give that up. That's part of what the worldly possession is, or like that attachment to those things. You find value in those things. Like you want to be perceived with those things, and you have a certain like name brand type shit. Association with items and being seen with items.
Yeah.
Social perception.
Yeah.
But I think you don't have to, because I guess you could just take that to mean like don't have things, like don't be a rich man. Then it's like it's gonna make me harder to find God. Then I ain't trying to be a rich man. But I think that we're poised for blessings and abundance, and what I'm saying, gifts, salvation.
I think that verse just means it's easier for a suffering person to submit to a savior.
Yes,
that's what that means.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah. Then it'd be harder if you weren't suffering to understand that you need help. It's like, I don't feel like I need help. Feel pretty all right.
Yeah, there you go, right? Yeah. Like, I'm okay.
No, it's like,
I'm doing all right. I'm balling out here. I got 40 a game.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Like, no, you need a coach.
Yeah. The idea of like, I
Bigger
need
than
help. Like, I need help. I can't do this alone. Like, that thing is a clear access way to Jesus.
That's it.
Yeah, so I'm into that. It's a more worthy thing than the Rolex. Rather be saved than stunned.
Yeah, more on that story to come. Hopefully in the next 5 to 6 months. You gifted a Rollie, then we'll see how the market value goes for that.
I checked my shadur. I got time today.
We'll do a pod with it, and then we'll sell it off.
If you're interested in buying a Rolex, contact me on Instagram DMs.
Yeah, no fake bills.
Yeah.
You feel me?
We're going straight into the bank with that shit. I'm better deposit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, meeting at a bank is smart. Anyways, anything else you want to talk about today?
No, man, life is good. Everything's going well. Things are
Summertime
happening.
vibes.
It's summer vibes.
Now put your
It's
hands
hot
up
out
the
there.
sky.
It's nice, man. Yeah, I love summertime. Schlitterbahn's open. Life is good. We're fucking chilling. NBA finals are going on. It was cool. The game, by the time this comes out, it might be over.
Oh shit!
You never know. Well, at least I think it's 1-1 right now. But because 2 days ago or 3 days ago, game 1 was happening, and it just crossed my head the idea of like, oh yeah, I should like that the finals should be starting soon. And then I checked, and I was like, oh, it's actually tonight. All right, cool. And then at some point in the evening, it's like, I'm gonna turn on the game. I'm gonna see like what's going on. Check it out online. Looked at ESPN, then went to my fucking streaming app, or not app, whatever, streaming website. Started watching the game. There's like 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, game 1, and the Pacers are down by like 6 or 8. And then they come back and fucking Tyrese hits that bang. Like, yo, just stood up, bro, making me stand up. So shout out Tyrese Halliburton, bro. He got that dog in him, bro. He got that
Tyrese
dog. Yeah. Tyrese Halliburton going nuts, bro. It was hard. It was so cool because it was just like watching it on my phone outside. And then it gets to that point. Shai goes down. They're down by, OKC's up by 1. Shai goes down. Elbow jumper. Misses.
Oh.
Indiana gets a rebound. Gives it to Tyrese. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. This is it. Final 8 seconds. He goes down and just fucking one step inside the 3-point line, jumps up and bang, rattles it in. Just fucking. And then as it happens, there's like 0.3 seconds left. And then as it happens, I get animated. You know, say something I don't think in my mind, okay, I'm watching this. I hope he makes it because I wanted him to win anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I was just watching it. I wasn't thinking, I'm going to watch this and I'm going to react. Like, if he makes it, I'm going to jump for joy. Like, that was not in my mind at all. I was just watching. And then he makes it and I'm just like, whoop. Just like get thrown out of my chair. You know, just like through the story, the watching of the story.
Yeah.
I was like, is he going to make it? Oh, shit. Let's go.
It's a real thing.
I couldn't control it. It's the story happens, you know?
Yeah.
Our perception of that shit. So shout out to the Pacers. I hope they win. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, they're not. It's roster to roster. They're the underdog.
I think so.
Pacers have them. The Thunder have them beat unless something crazy happens. Unless God working.
They just been going off, bro.
Yeah.
All postseason. They've been doing that kind of shit. Come from behind victories.
I just believe
a lot.
in it, bro.
It's so cool.
I
fucking love that shit.
I believe in the Pacers winning this thing. I think they're gonna pull it out. But you better
think
start.
so?
You need to win another game. You can't let them go up 1-3. Then that's too big a hole.
Oh, hell no.
You can come back 2-3, but 1-3 is a big hole. Got to get another game.
They need to get another game off. They need to get game 3. Their first game in Indy.
Yeah, yeah. Their first game was in OKC. They stole one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, Tyrese, bro, just nasty.
Stealing a game in OKC is big.
Dude, they were down 16 at one point and down 8 minutes.
Only
in the last,
one lead
couple
change.
minutes.
They were losing the whole game
The whole game.
till it mattered most.
Until the last 0.3 seconds, they're up by 1.
I don't know,
Like,
man.
yo, that's so crazy.
They're gonna do it in Jim Irsay's honor, in memory of Jim Irsay. They're gonna take
okay,
a
but
chip
this is
back
for
to
Indy.
Dude, I'm telling you. As soon as I saw Jim Irsay passed away, my next thought was Pacers are gonna win the chip.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Let's go.
it's just the way my gambling head, like the part of me that did really good at football gambling that one year, was just like, bing, green light, pick Pacers.
Is this happening in like is this a conversation that's taking place in those boardrooms we were talking about a couple episodes ago? They're like, all right, ESA's gone. Everyone pay your respects. Pay respects. Moment of silence. ESA family. Condolences. Okay. How are we going to make this right?
It's either
How do we
that,
proceed?
it's either in the NBA boardroom is when it happens, or in God's boardroom.
Okay.
I don't know which one it is.
Okay.
I just know how things work. I'm not sure if it's collusion or intervention.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh.
But that just is like, it's just like a read for me as like someone who's trying to foresee, not tell the future, but like,
Yeah, see how the story plays out.
yeah, someone who's watching the story.
Yes.
Like I've seen enough movies, I've read enough books. Indiana's gonna win the series, bro.
Yeah, right. For ESA.
Yeah, because it's a big hit to the Indianapolis community. He was like a big philanthropist for the community.
Yeah.
He helped put Pat McAfee on. Like he gave a lot of people a lot of money to start a lot of businesses. He was like, He just made shit happen.
Well beloved in the community.
Yeah, really good dude. Really gave a fuck about people. Reggie Wayne wasn't gonna be able to play with the Colts. Like, he needed to get paid. They didn't want to pay him. He was the number 2 wide receiver on the team, and he's like, "Look, I need like 14 mil. Like, I need it. You gotta pay me 14 mil over 3 years. Like, gotta do it." And they're like, we can't do it." And then somebody told Jim Irsay, it's like, "Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work out. Like, he wants money. We're not gonna pay him money. We're probably gonna lose Reggie." Irsay picks up the phone. "Reggie, how much do you need? You're not going anywhere. I know you got a couple of visits booked. Cancel the visits. Get the fuck off the plane. How much money do you need?" It's like 14 mil. He's like, "Done. Just so you know, Reggie, you could have said any number in the world. I would have paid you what you wanted. Done. We'll see you back in Indy." One phone call.
Should have said 100 mil, dumbass. Don't sell yourself short next time, pipsqueak.
That was
Valuable lesson that day.
That was Reggie Wade's memorial story.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Irsay touched my life, bro. It changed my whole life when he kept me in Indy.
Wow.
He was bigger than the business. He was like, no. The people, bro. We need Reggie Wayne. I don't give a fuck what your book says you're willing to pay your wide receiver to. We need Reggie Wayne on this team. It's fucking hard, bro.
That's cool.
They won a championship.
Let's go. Good job, dude.
So yeah, it's a big hit to that community. So they need something, or even if it's like not men are deciding they need it, I think God might be the person helping. And Tyrese Halliburton's apparently a big Christian too. You been seeing that?
No.
Yeah. It's like, what's the number one thing you need on a desert island? He's like, the Bible, hands down. Couldn't do it without it. Can't do any of this without that.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go, Tyrese. That boy been fucking came to play, bro. Revitalized the choking celebration, dog. You brought that back to life.
Oh man,
what a retro throwback.
And he did it.
He deserved it.
Like,
you know?
Oh yeah.
Being down by 20 and shit, coming back multiple times in this playoff run. It's like, that motherfucker did that thing, bro. When Steph earned the fucking put him to bed, put those conversations to rest. I can win without KD type shit, you know? He earned that celly. Tyrese is earning this celly, bro. He didn't even do it in OKC.
He's hit 4 game winners in this playoffs.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I saw this edit that was like, this lady was asking him. She's like, 1 time it's luck. 2 times it's a habit. 3 times it's destiny. What do you call 4 times? It just showed like all the big shots that he hit. It's like, champion? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Undeniable.
Yeah, dude.
We'll see if they pull it out, but I got high hopes for him.
You know how Jason Tatum didn't know what to do when he won the championship?
How so? What do you mean?
He just started copying everybody else. He's like, anything is possible.
Okay.
He started just saying like all of the other quotes that everyone else said when they won their championship.
Okay.
And he looked really corny when he did it. Oh yeah, there's some edits out there that I don't really respect his person.
Okay.
Because when he won, he just had no authenticity, no originality. He didn't know what to do.
Red flag.
Red flag for sure. He just said KG's.
Anything's possible.
And it didn't even hit like KG's hit. Everybody was like, what? I'm like, okay.
KG did. He banged that bitch.
Oh.
He banged that out.
It didn't feel like that when he did it. And, but when Tyrese went straight for the choke, it's like, he did it perfectly. It's a perfect moment. He hits that bitch. He runs down. Like, there's no, what do I do? What do I do? I scored. What do I do? He's just like, ah! He hits the hoe.
It's nasty, bro. It's like
perfect.
Yeah. If you're the home team, he's like the Joker, and he just blew up your fucking hospital. And you're like, oh my God, this fucking asshole. But if you are an Indiana fan, he is Michael Jordan. He's fucking Superman going nuts.
He gave you that real, like, yeah! He gave you that jump for joy.
The comeback is awesome. Great story. We love it. Oh, embrace that comeback. Take your comeback. Breakthrough's coming, baby. Right around the corner. It's right there. Just
hold
keep
it down.
going.
Fast.
Maintain faith.
Stay solid.
Endurance. Strength and endurance. That's it.
Fortify your mind. And rise.
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 And subscribe.
Rise and subscribe. New Rise and Subscribe campaign hitting the market soon.
Rise and subscribe. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your life. We will see you on the flip flops. Deuces. Summertime vibes. Peace.
Bye.